a good live. And I don't know why I'm having an issue with that. Wait and see if anybody pops in or how long my live stream lasts. That's so weird. Let's see how long it lasts. Huh. I don't know, man. Don't seem right. Something ain't working right here, guys. I don't know what the. See if that. What's up, guys? I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. If you can, then hey, Sam Gloves, what's up, man? What's up? I know you like gloves, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I got some disposable gloves, man. Rubber gloves, cleaning gloves, surgical gloves. I don't know if I got all them gloves, but I got some. Hey, Brother Noble, what's up, man? I don't know what's been going on with my live stream, bro. I got kicked off this afternoon me and Sean, we was on our thing, doing our thing this morning, and it just stopped. And then I couldn't share, so I thought I'd try right here on my phone for a second just to see and I tried once, and then it dropped me. And now I tried this time, and here I am. So I was just going to see. I don't really know exactly what the issue is, but that's the second time now today that I've been dropped, and I don't know exactly what's going on. But how you doing this evening, Noble? You good, man? We got Sam Gloves in the house. There's 4 people here. Stop in, say hi. Good to see everybody, man. I'm just trying to get this thing lined out here. If you don't mind, hit the like button for me. Share the live stream out if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, we're just on here hanging out, man, just seeing what's going on with this thing. Cause I had tried. I tried. Well, this is my third attempt trying to get on here today, and I haven't had no luck. So probably is just the internet. I was just making sure because we tried twice this morning, and then it wouldn't work, and then I just tried today, and it finally did it. Hey, Gaming Life, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm a diva. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, thank you. Don't stop, get it. That's right. Can't stop, won't stop, man. Can't stop, won't stop, guys. Wouldn't let nothing like that stop me now. Mm. So what's going on, Gaming's one life, besides just jumping on and calling me a diva, which is pretty funny if you just kind of knew really the farthest thing from it. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Not even trying. Well, at least the live stream's working. That's a good sign. Uh, yeah, it's a good sign. At least now I'm going again. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't able to get on there for a little while. I was like, man, what the heck happened to my stuff? But it's going all right now, I reckon. You know, we're getting it. We're getting it. Things happen. Things happen. But it's good to see everybody, man. Hit that like button for me. Share it out. We got Gaming Lifestyle in the house. Got Sam Gloves. Appreciate you, Sam Gloves. Got Brother Noble. Shout out to you, Brother Noble, and Hazel. Good to see you. Shout out to everybody here. Appreciate you guys being here. A little different little different style for me this evening, man. I'm not going through the StreamYard thing, just kind of getting on here and hanging out. Uh, I didn't know if maybe I might play a little bit of music or not. I wasn't really planning on it. I just trying to see if I could get this thing going again. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to get it going, but seems like it's going good. Seems like at least I'm able to get back on. So we'll be doing good vibes. Hey there, Aunt Chris. Uh, this is earlier today. I know it just dropped on us. I've been trying all day to figure out exactly what went on. Me and Sean, we tried. Well, it happened to, and we actually went for 40 minutes. When it stopped at 38 minutes, it kept saying on our end that it was live. It didn't say that it had stopped. So we went on for 40 minutes, and then I'm like, man, the same comment still in the comment section. What, like that's not normal. So then I started trying to look it up on mine, and I'm like, well, man, I can't even get to it. I don't even know what the deal is. So he tried to do it on his, and then we figured out 40 minutes after it had already stopped that we weren't even live no more. And then we tried again, and it dropped us immediately. And then this evening, I just got on here, and sure enough, it dropped me the first time, and then I tried it again, and here I am. I don't know exactly what the deal is. Daggone, Buggy's on something, man. Oh, he's yeah, he did. He's after something, man. Daggone. Daggone. I hope it ain't coming in the house. You going to bed, honey?
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
Have a good evening. Yeah, and Chris, I don't know what happened. It just dropped. Well, we are back, baby. That's right, bro. That's right, Noble Dog. I don't care if I have to go old school style. I'll just go old school style because I never really did like his computer much anyway. But it's not the computer's fault. I don't know exactly what the deal was. That's the first time since I've been on YouTube and doing this stuff that I've had that just happen to me out of the blue like that. So at least I feel like I got something. At least I feel like I got a win in today because this afternoon was a complete bust. I don't know what happened. I couldn't figure it out. Sean couldn't figure it out. I don't think there was anything for us to figure out. I think something just went wrong, and it just happened that way. But what do you do about it? Just keep trying because I knew that there wasn't nothing wrong with my page or anything. There wasn't no reason for it not to be going. It has to be something to do with the internet, and it probably is. I use StreamYard all the time now, so I don't, sometimes you don't know whether it's StreamYard's problem or whether it's a StreamYard issue or whether it's an internet issue. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been on here with the phone, and well, it's been several weeks anyway, just coming on like this. It's so much easier like this. Don't have to have all the garbage and all that, and I could actually pick you up and take you in there or whatever. I don't necessarily have to stay sitting in this seat. Hey, Gen X, what's up, man? Hootie hoo. How you doing, brother? Man, I had a problem with my live stream this afternoon, bro. It dropped me out like 30 some minutes in, and I never could get it to. Couldn't get it to come back until this evening. Yeah, man. Yeah, I shaved, man. I let that razor get a hold of me. Now I shouldn't have to shave for another couple of years. I should be pretty good. See, I don't know what happened, Gen X. I really don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Me and Sean, this is the great part, dude. We went on for another 40 minutes, man. We went on for like another 40 minutes. And then we both was like, dude, the same comment, like no comments, no nothing for a long time. And it's like, well, I know we ain't that popular, but we usually have a few people drop in. Well, sure enough, man. We wasn't even live. And then we stopped the live stream, and then we tried to go live immediately thereafter, and it still didn't work. So I don't know what happened, man. I almost texted you because the live didn't stop. See, I don't know what that deal was. I don't know how that even. I don't even know how that happened. I know what you mean because I was going on it, and I'm like, well, that's the same thing that we were like. That's not us. I mean, it's us, but it's not. I don't know, man. It was odd. It was odd. And I didn't do nothing no different this morning than what I do every other morning when I get ready to share my live streams out. And it seemed weird since it seemed weird from the time we started, and then it just went downhill. And then this evening it done me the same way, dude. I just tried right before I come on here and it dropped me immediately. As soon as I went live, I was live for like two, maybe 10 seconds, and then it dropped me out. And then I tried again, and here I am. So at least I'm able to get on here, man. I was typing a long message. I was showing off with the lettering. I, I can only imagine the string of M words that was going to be coming at me. Right? Well, see here, man, I just welcome everybody into the community as long as they're good vibes. When we will change. I say you run your channel the way you want, and I'll run mine the way I want. And I like having the moderators because then I know foolishness ain't going to be going on. And it's just good vibes for me. So I don't necessarily have to be able to read the comments and just know that that's good vibes. I can come back and read it. So that's why I do that. But that's my way of welcoming people into my community. That's how I see fit. I still hold all rights to block them if they want to be silly too. So, you know, that's just the way I do it. Yeah, man. That's how I say. I don't play the game of I'm gonna take your blue from you, Gen X. Nah, man, if I feel that way, I'll just block you completely. Then I ain't gotta worry about it no more. And you guys already know what I think's acceptable and what I don't. So if somebody wants to get too foolish, then they can be blocked too. They're my fans too. They're super fans. When will we change? It's a good question. When will you? Shout out to you. Appreciate you being here. Hit the like button for me if you hadn't already. Share the live stream out. Right, we adults. Act right or bounce. No need for middle ground. I don't play middle ground. I don't believe in that, bro, Clint. I don't believe in that. Now I have my thoughts on things, but I also keep in mind that we're not necessarily in kindergarten. I'm not going to play kindergarten stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we're in here to have fun, guys. In here to talk it up. Sometimes play some music. Maybe laugh it off just a little bit. But not take yourselves too awful seriously, you know. But hey, brother Clint, thank you so much for this weekend, dude. Like I kept seeing different emojis pop up, and I feel like, God Almighty, man, he's still going. Yo, you rolled through, man. So, hey, Peyton Samuels, what's up? Nah, I don't do gray area much. I'm with you. I do the bend a little bit, but I don't do the gray area neither, man. Shout out to you, Peyton Samuels. Appreciate you being here. I'm not on my computer, so I'm kind of squinting and kind of trying to hone in on it. Hey, what's up, Elevated Einstein? Hey, man, I don't know what happened to our live stream this morning, bro, but it just dropped us. It just dropped us like hotcakes, and then we went on for like 40 minutes afterwards, and me and Sean were like, dude, the comments ain't changed at all in our chat. So then I started trying to get into my channel on my phone, and I was like, man, we're not even live, dude. This is not even this ain't us right now. I mean, it's us, but it's from before. So we stopped it and then tried it again. Wouldn't let us go. And then I tried again this evening. It dropped me again. And then I tried immediately back, and here I am, and it ain't dropped me yet. So maybe problem solved. I don't know. But shout out to Peyton Samuels, Elevated Einstein, Gen X in the house. I appreciate y'all being here. We got, let's see, let me go up here and see what other creative people we got in the house. Shout out to When Will We Change? I appreciate you stopping in. Always good vibes. Brother Noble, we got Gaming One's Life. Appreciate you too. Aunt Chris, I see you there. I see you there. I appreciate all you guys. See, that guy said that I got more moderators than fans. I just got fans that are all moderators. What's wrong with that? Be like planning a family reunion, in my opinion. I mean, how much cool as that could that be? Technology is great when it, dude, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. That's the first time since I've been doing this stuff that I had that particular problem. But you know, I it's out of our control once you do what you know how to do and you like hit the button to share it and it don't do it. I mean, what else do you do other than just say, well, I guess we ain't gonna be going live today. Mm. Gen X, man, Gen X in the house. Yeah, Gen X was rolling through. I kept seeing little emojis. I see poop emoji, then I see a fire emoji, then I see another. I was like, that gone, man, brother Clint rolling through. But I thank you, man. Seriously, I thank you for doing that, man. That helps out a bunch, man. I'm trying to get those. You know, I've missed. I was talking about this morning. I don't even know if it was on air or not. It might have already been after it had stopped. But I was talking about like getting invited over to Brother Dapper's. I spent 3 hours over there with him, and I forgot to share it out to my own channel. Like, you know that like I done the same thing at Surviving Together. I was over her channel, and by the end of it, I was like, man, I didn't even share this to my base. It's like, man, I don't have nobody to blame but me for not having my watch time, because I have missed ample opportunity for getting one. I did it at Miss Minutes when I went over hers. I forgot to share it to my own page. I know to do it, but I forget. I get started talking or somebody. I just I forget, man. But you know, I'm not really in it for all that anyway. Obviously, all of us are trying to reach that goal, but it's not like it didn't break my heart down. It's like, okay, whatever. Put it in there, man. That's what you got to do with it sometimes. Hey, Big Jack, what's happening, man? I don't know what happened to our live stream earlier, Big Jack. It dropped us out, and then we couldn't get back on. And then I tried again right before I got on here. It dropped me out, and then for whatever reason, I'm still here, bro. I don't know why that it didn't let us. It didn't let us do our thing today. But 4 different times it just dropped me immediately out. I got like 15, 20 seconds in, and then it would and drop us out. So I don't have no idea, but I do want to go ahead and get it completed and over with so I can just solely focus on the channel. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Nah, man, we didn't end the live stream. It ended us. It just ended, and the funny thing is, man, we went for like 40 more minutes. And your comment was the last comment, the comment that you made at the last comment. That was the last one I'd seen. I'm like, man, it's been a long time, and there ain't been another comment come up. So me and Shine started looking like, well, are we even? Well, sure enough, we wasn't even. It said we were live through the StreamYard thing where we were at, but then when I went to my page and looked, it wasn't live no more. So I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened, but I've missed. So I've done it at your channel too, Big Jack. I've been on yours before and forget to share it to my channel. And I, it's like, man, you know, you want to be upset, but it's like it's more funny to me than anything because it's like, man, you're not giving yourself much of an opportunity to get these watch time hours if you're not gonna, share it. So anyway, but Peyton Samuels, I appreciate y'all being here. Said, dang, yeah. Hope it wasn't me. Nah, it was, man. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't you. I don't know what happened. It just stopped all of a sudden. Like, and it just so happened your comment was the last one that I seen, and I'm like, man, like, there's nothing else happening. It had been a long time before me and Sean was like, well, dang, man, there ain't been not one other comment. And sure enough, man, wasn't nothing happened. And then we tried to come right back on. It wouldn't let us do that. So I waited all day, and then this evening before called it quits for the night. I was like, well, I'm gonna go see if I can get on for a little while just to see if it's gonna let me. Well, I came on, it dropped me, and now I'm back again. Hey, Magic of Healing, howdy, Miss Man. I'm glad you got your guitar lesson. I hope that it was suitable for you. I tried to make it to where it went with the last lesson that I had sent to you, so that it was kind of a way for you to marry that together and have it for both. But shout out to you. I appreciate you being here. I'm just trying to make sure that I could even go live because this is my fourth time trying, and I'm here. I don't know. It might quit on one of y'all. Text me if it winds up stopping and I'm here talking to myself or something and it ain't going. Just text me and say, dude, it stopped, because this morning it stopped, but in the live stream part of the studio where we're at, it said we were live, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Magic the Gen X. I appreciate you guys. Thanks again, brother Quinn. I appreciate you rolling through my playlist like that, man. It was funny because I'd come back in and I'd look at my phone and it'd be like four more emojis or something. Yeah, I was like, golly, man. He was he was in there for me, man. I appreciate it though. I do. Thank you very much for doing that, man. I may get them watch hours before it's time. I still got quite a few to go, so I might not. I might not make it. I don't know. I will have you playing tonight, all night at Creating Change. Yeah, yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you, Mr. Man. I appreciate that. You don't. I'm not asking for anybody to do that, but I thank you if you. I thank you for doing it, but not thank you. I don't know how to say it. Thank you. I didn't. I didn't mean it like that at all. I don't mean for that. I just was saying that I had just been paying attention to my watch time hours in the past little while and was like, well, I better pick up the pace if I'm gonna reach that goal before I have to start anew. So you know, just doing what everybody does, I guess. I mean, I'm not trying to come at, you all know what I mean. I'm not trying to come at it like it just for that. It's not all of it, but like Big Jack just said earlier, why not get to that point? I mean, why not? Why not get to that point? Thank you, Magic of Healing. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've been trying. I feel like I've been working hard on here, but I don't feel like my. I don't know. I feel very good about where I'm at personally. I feel very good about the knowledge that I've gained and the things I've learned to do. But I don't um I don't know that I feel like I'm doing all that good with my channel. Because I don't really get that many views and stuff. I mean, I feel good about it. I don't care. I'll keep going either way, but I know that I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I'm not ignorant. I can look at it and see that, man, I'm not really doing that well, but for me, it's like I don't judge my growth by, and maybe that's my biggest problem is I'm not judging my growth by numbers like that. I'm judging my growth that when I try to deliver a experience that I'm trying, am I doing it the way that I see it in my head, or am I learning to do it the way that I want to be able to? And that's how I judge myself, because I feel like I think I need like let's see, I think I was at 2600 and something. So I need like what 1400. That was a couple days ago, I think. That was a couple days ago. So I don't really know exactly what it is today, but it's not it. I don't want none of you, all of my community members out there. You guys are this. I want you to understand that my whole motivation has nothing to do with 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 that. This is more fun for me than what I can ever, um, the little bit of revenue I don't think is going to change my feeling of wanting to do this for my own personal reasons. Though I do feel like it's a good goal to have if you're going to have a channel. I feel like it's a great goal to have, but I'm not stressing over it. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back. Let me see. 400 for partial, 1400. 400 to get. Yeah, 400 to get partial. Yeah, yeah. To get to the 3,000 mark is 400, and then to get monetized. YouTube put, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Big Jack. I didn't know that. Hey, Brian Drums. Howdy, bro. Good to see you, man. I'm just on here hanging out, shouting out at everybody, and just talking. We were, the community was just in here talking about watch time hours, and I was just telling them about that, and we were discussing it. Not know anything major, just talking about it. Uh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, brother Brian. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I see you in my comments all the time, and I thank you for that. Um, that means more to me than any amount of any amount of analytics is you coming back and enjoying the show. That's what I want. Yeah, you pushed more than before being monetized. You just don't see it. I see. I don't see. I still don't quite get exactly all of it. And I know that like I'm falling short with like tags, and I don't know how to do the. I thought I knew how to do the thing where y'all do it live streaming at night, but I tried it and I didn't. I failed. Something didn't work right, and I haven't utilized the tools at my disposal, I guess, as well as what I could. And I've missed some great opportunities as well to have, a few, not sharing my stuff out. Probably. All right, yeah, I thought I could do it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I understood, but then I tried it and I didn't. It didn't work. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're still on for a lesson, I'm still on. I just thought that it was like going to be one of those. See, I'm no. I. That's what I'm saying, Jan. Like I know it's going to be easy once somebody shows me or something because I don't know. I can't. Sometimes I think I get brain locked because I convince myself that I'm brain locked. All right, I would appreciate it because I do need to start utilizing. You know, I haven't. I should have asked, I guess, but I didn't. Uh, hey, there's Miss Tracy. Uh, Shout out to you, Miss Tracy. I appreciate you being here. You could play. See, I did a loop. I'll tell you what I did. I did a loop, Gen X. In StreamYard one evening, I was just sitting here playing, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make a loop. So I went through and I pulled songs and I made a loop of songs. And then I couldn't. I didn't know how to. I didn't know what to do after that. I just got a loop of songs, and I didn't know what to do. So I was like, well, I guess I just got me a loop of songs, man. You know what I mean? Like, but I tried. I did. I sat in here and I made. I think I put 4 or 5 songs in a loop, and then I was like, well, okay, I got 5 songs in the loop, but I don't know how to do it. Whatever, man. Hey, thanks, Elevated. You know how it is, man. You know that this is something for me to just be at this point in the game. I feel like I'm winning because I didn't even know how to turn on YouTube up until about 8 months ago. So I feel like it's a win no matter what level I'm at, man. Just being able to come on here and not feel like I'm tongue tied when I get on here. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate every one of you. See, that's what I know is going to happen. Once he shows you, you're going to say, "Damn, it was right." See. That's why I was like, "Man, I think I got this." You know what I'm saying? And then I got done, and I'm like, I really don't know where to go now. I'm sure I'll get it as soon as somebody shows me. But that's how I learn. That's how I learn anyway. And my biggest trouble is a lot of times I could ask somebody and they would show me and I could learn it 10 times faster than just being stubborn and saying, well, I'll figure it out. And then yeah, I'll figure it out. But what took me months to figure out could have been done in a day with somebody just showing me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying. But I keep reaching over to scroll through my comments And I keep forgetting I can't do that, man. But I don't care. I still like this old school style, guys. I don't care. Miss Tracy's in the house. I see Miss Tracy in the house. Thank you. My best student will help me. Yeah, hey, you have quite a title there too. Uh, that's awesome. Elevated Einstein, I appreciate you. Magic Healing, Gen X in the house, brother Big Jack in the house. Bro, it's how I learn. She teaches me so much. I get so frustrated, and then she's like, "Babe, would you like me to help?" I know. See, that's what my biggest problem is, man. Is like if I could just. My thing is like I hate to feel like, and it's not that I'm ever afraid of being wrong or anything like that. I just know that the things that I don't understand are so simple for other people that it takes a special person to show me and not feel like they're making me feel like a retard. You know what I mean? Because like I've got friends in my life, personal friends in my life that'd be the last person I'm gonna ask anything because yeah you'll get showed, but you're probably gonna be made to feel like a big dummy once you get showed. So you just don't ask. You just figure it out for yourself. Where, I'm learning with this stuff. People that know something, it's better to ask. No, me neither, man. I'm with you on that. I don't like feeling like a burden. Take their time. I'm with you, man. I don't like. That's the part for me is like I don't like to feel full. You know what I mean? Like I don't like to feel that feeling of somebody talking like I'm like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't like that feeling of somebody getting down like trying to. You know what I mean? Hey, I totally trust in that. I totally trust in that in all of you guys. I really do. I feel like if I asked any of y'all something, if you knew how to help me, you would. Magic Healing, when we have our guitar lesson, I'm gonna have you talk to me about that so that I can start utilizing that other tool because it's important. It's important. I want you to ask me, man. No judgment ever. Hey, I know that. I know that, Elevated. I know that for sure. But you know how it is. I know you got people in your life too that probably wonderful friends, but they'd be the last person you're going to go ask to help you, to show you something new. You might would ask them to help you do something, but you're not going to ask them to teach you nothing because it would be a war. This Friday, I don't have to go out at all. So, yeah, I understand. I understand. It ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing. I just want you to have a good time learning the instrument. That's what my main goal is. I want you to fall in love with that instrument like I have fallen in love with it. If I can't express that no more. I told you on the first video that if I could convey one thing to you that I can get out of this is if I can just show you where the magic of healing is in that guitar. Hence your name. There's a healing power to it, and I believe that. So yeah, it's bigger to me than just playing the guitar, and that's the part I'm wanting to get. I want you to feel that joy that I feel from it. Um, just like the reason why I don't push my kid about like let me dad teach you how to play. Now in due time, as he wants to learn it, I'm gonna teach him so that. But I want him to do it on his time so he can find the love in it too. I that's more important to me than any of it. It brought me out of a bad place. Yeah, AB's in the house. Shout out to you, AB. I'm on the regular phone, man. I had some issues earlier with my live stream. It dropped me and everything. So we're just hanging out here. But Magic of Healing, she's been letting me give her, guitar lessons for a few weeks now. And that's what I was just expressing to her, man. If I can teach you anything about this instrument, is there's a joy in it that's found, and it's not about how good you play or how many licks or any of that. It's about just being able to sit down and enjoy the music that you're playing and then reach that level where that when you're playing to yourself Even though it ain't perfect, you can say, man, that sounds all right. Thanks, hey, Elevated. I appreciate that, man. You know, it is about the love of it, man, and it's about finding that puzzle for you to work. Some people like to work crossword puzzles. Some people like to play chess. Some people like to do. I like to play the guitar. Um, you know, that's what I like to do, and just like AB to do like you know it, and that's where for me playing the guitar. I've said it many times. I have never spent a bunch of time um, learning note for note songs. I I want to learn how to speak the language. I want to learn how. I want to be able to play what I want to play, what I hear. Doesn't much matter to me what the exact thing is. It's for what I want. I didn't know Desi was live. Did I just wait a minute? Hold on. Let me back up and punt here. I just seen something. Was that okay? Anyone else catch that? No. Desi was live. Oh, I'd have definitely stopped in if Desi was live, man. Brother Desi has been such a super supporter of my channel and creating change, man. I did not know. Man, I'm going to go back to his channel and hit that notification bell and make sure that I got that on because, man, I Brother Desi, he was like one of the first people, guys, in my comments back when I started this YouTube journey. And I've told this story before about the full hat. And it was just a funny joke, you know, me just doing a funny video. It wasn't really nothing serious, but we had a good laugh over. Two strangers, he made a funny comment about it or said something about it and that started a little YouTube journey where he has just been a part of my little YouTube crew since day one. So shout out to Brother Desi, man. I did not, man. I wish I'd have known that. What time was that, Clint? If I could, man, I could do that if I was on my computer now. I could send a link to you, but yeah, yeah. When I seen him, I pictured a blue bass player on Beale Street working if the blue one of the blues clubs. Yeah, midday-ish. Okay, that's funny, man. Uh, that's so funny. Hey, I'm gonna go push that notification bell and we'll light old Desi's comment section up. You can send you can send the link if you are on the YouTube app. Let's see here, man. Let's see here. I might as well explore doing that. Why not? I mean, now I know what you mean by that, but me, let's see. I gotta actually type something in. Oh Lord. Let's see. Here we go. By the time I get this, y'all could have shared it out 17 times, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Just to prove to myself that I can. Let's see. Man, that ain't right. I messed something up here. Uh-oh. Now I'm not even on my page. Now look at what I did. I can't do. Guys. By the time I found that, man, I love it. I love it. Let's see what. All right, hold on. All right, well, Lisa, I got that. Look, see, Magic Healing already got it up in there. Daggone, fast. Let's click on the three dots and click on share to get the link. It's yeah, I know that I can do that for like if I wanted to share your link or if I wanted to share somebody's that's in the comments. But how did you just get? I don't know how you, I understand what you're saying, I think, but I don't know how you did it. I clicked his avatar to make sure I was subbed, and I was. Man, I'm definitely gonna be in there though, cause brother Desi, man, I'm telling you, there's just something about him. He's always been just part of my. Even when I started going live, so now that I know he's going live, I wish I'd have been there. Oh, he might not know he has to make it public. What do you mean by that, Clint? What do you mean by might not? What you mean the live? Like when he goes live, he might not know that he has to make it public. Is that what you mean, or when it's done, make it public? I'm still trying to figure out how that. Is Desi here? Did Desi come in? Did Desi drop in the chat this evening? Let's see. I just missed that. Let me get back down here again. He might not. Let's see. Fear and Loathing. His live isn't showing, so when it finished, he probably. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Bye, Magic of Healing. Have a good evening. She said, okay, guys, I'm leaving right now to be a mom. I understand that. I have a movie date. Hey, well, you have a great evening. Enjoy being a mama. Uh, yeah, yeah. Have a good evening, Miss Amena. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, that I think mine go public after they're done. I haven't never even looked to see, to be 100% honest. All mine might. I mean, I know the ones from Streamyard are those ones, but I don't know about the ones just going straight through YouTube if it's any different or not. But yeah, man, you guys are awesome, man. I love seeing y'all's chats, man. It's good to see all you guys in here hanging out. I'm sorry I wasn't on full time this morning. I don't know what happened. Well, I say I'm sorry, not really, because it wasn't my fault. I don't know what I did. I was there, but we went for like 40 minutes after it had dropped off. Me and Sean, we was steady rocking, man. We was doing good, and then we're like, man, there ain't nobody in the chat. Like there ain't nothing happening, man. Big Jack had left a comment like 30, 40 minutes earlier, and it was like that don't seem like somebody else would have said something by now. And then, as the Gen X said, I'll be there wearing brute and a smile. Shout out to Brute, bro. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, I remember when my man and I remember when I was like young, and my dad would take a shower and everything, and the little bathroom was right off of our little living room area, and man, you could smell the brute coming out from in there. Man, yeah, dang, Dad, that like yeah, man, you could just. But it's hey, I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I'll rock some brute. I'll rock some brute. I don't mind at all. But my dad, he used to man, he'd come out of that bathroom smelling like dang, Dad. Like you done splashed your whole face with it, man. But my dad used to be one now he shaved pretty much every evening, so I guess Brute's what kept his face tough enough to do that. I don't know. That on that bottle though, that is hilarious, man. Old school Brute, man. Old school Brute. Man, I remember. Hey, y'all remember my mom, and my grandma, and I mean, I'm sure others like it, but that's the ones that I like. Wind song, the the perfume wind song, man. I can't stand that. I can't stand that stuff anymore. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it even smells good. Uh, it smells like somebody's trying to cover up the smell of mothballs to me. But that's just me. I don't know. But teach his own if they want to wear it. My mom likes it. My mom likes it. I think. I think she still likes it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it, but I still am an old school brute kind of guy, though. I'd pimp out the brute. Everybody knows you. Now everybody knows you there too, buddy, and they all know that you're at least 40 or older. It's a dead giveaway. Like, yeah, you're at least 40 or over, man. You know what's funny is to watch yourself to the side. It's a few seconds behind you, so you realize how ignorant you look sometimes when you turn sideways, and then you start trying to realize that you don't want to do that, but you and you keep doing it anyway. Yeah, but I done figured out how to open my computer up and see the comments over here because I can't hardly see these little ones down here. I ain't even gonna lie about that. I like having you guys up here on the big monitor. You know what would be cool is when YouTube comes out with a thing where you can push a button and holler something at me while you're on live, like be able to just have like a 2 second, hey man, like something crazy, like to be able to do that. Yeah, the Avon. Hey, my mom used to do the Avon stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, big into the Avon. Matter of fact, I think up in Columbia when I was just a kid, I think she sold a little bit of Avon. Of course, I think everybody sold a little bit of Avon as far as like in the lady department because they got a little bit of discount and free stuff on some of their stuff. So I think that was kind of the motivation behind it. But I remember they would have like them get-togethers, like host parties, where that there'd be a gaggle of women get together and they'd all talk about the perfumes and the lipsticks or whatever it was that they were talking about. But I remember them. I remember my mom. My mom was the socialite back in the day. Yeah, Amen. Avon. Shout out to Avon. Been around forever too. Uh, they make gifts, bro. Gifts, especially if you're selling. Like if you're selling it and you can get it on a discounted price, that's a beautiful gift because you just got somebody a gift for. Well, I know when Courtney worked at Belk, I mean, the she didn't get paid that much, but she was able to get discounts on clothes and like find like of course working there, then she would know when you know items were going to be marked down or whatever, and then use her employee discount and then use the discount from the store and get people really cheap stuff. Um, I mean it. Yeah. Yeah. Avon Shinso soft, great mosquito deterrent. Yeah. Yeah. Anymore, it just reminds me of somebody trying to cover up the smell of mothballs. That just kind of, don't forget the Tupperware. Like, hey, oh my gosh, you're not kidding. And the cookware. I remember the cookware because I'm using pots and pans that my mom give me and my wife. They're really good like the old school stainless steel, real big heavy duty pots, and I mean they are like really good stuff. um and they bought them a new set of stuff and was gonna, I think they were planning on throwing them out. And I was like, nah, I'll tell you, I mean, hey, still using them pots, but got them from one of those things where they all got. I don't know exactly how that came about, but it was one of those deals too. Hey, Eric Lapointe, I see you, brother. Appreciate you and Brandon at Palm Beach. Guys, I'm just on here hanging out this evening. I had some trouble with my live stream earlier today. It dropped me out. Don't know why. Dropped me out again right after that. Don't know why. And then this evening it dropped me out. And then now I'm on here. So I'm just kind of riding it out to see what happens. No, that's what my mom and them was telling us was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Eric, I believe my dad, if I'm not mistaken, now I could be dead wrong about this, but for some reason I'm thinking for the whole set with all the different stack of the things and all that stuff, if I'm not mistaken, it was over $1,000 when they bought that. I'll have to ask my dad. I'll have to ask my mom and dad. Uh, but I'm pretty darn sure because it was some high dollar stuff back in the day. And as far as I'm concerned, it's high dollar right now. I wouldn't. I couldn't replace it. Like the pan that I got two skillets, and then a big one of the big pots we use for a bean pot, and then another smaller version of that pot. It's a stage down, and those other stuff. I'll ask my dad though just about um, how much it was, but it was crazy. The amount it was a lot. But me and my wife, we still using them. I mean, cast iron is the way to go now. If you're cooking cornbread or something like that now, cast iron definitely the way to go with that kind of stuff. Or like, I like to make like, you know, uh, like peach turnovers and stuff like that, or apple turnovers and things like that. They work great in the cast iron skillet as well. So do pineapple upside down cakes. Um, they work awesome. That's the only way to go with a pineapple upside down cake is in a cast iron skillet. I'll do a video. I'll do a video of making it because I like making them upside down cakes. They come out so pretty. I made one when we was working at the deli when we had it opened up. Um, just as a project, we trying different things out to see what would sell, what wouldn't sell. Made a pineapple upside down cake. The way my mama had told me, "Hey, bro, what's up, man?" Um, uh, and I took those little maraschino cherries, the little red and green colored ones. Well, I put my pineapples all on there, and then I stuck them little things on top and done all of it. And man, I was like, dude, it looks so good. It looks so pretty. You didn't even want to cut it. Hey, bro, I appreciate that, but man, I really don't need that. I don't really don't need $250 that bad. And the last pissing contest I got into, the wind was blowing right back in my face, man. So I just decided not to do that no more. But I appreciate the offer. I'm sure somebody will take you up on it. Not this guy though. But I appreciate you asking though. Thank you. They need to teach lessons on how to cook in these pans because they're not naturally non-stick. So there's a method you need to know. Indeed, man. Indeed. And I'm going to tell you what, these are those pans that we were talking about earlier. Those are the kind that you do not want to scratch. If you scratch them, you you're ruining them. You can't do that. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble with stuff sticking. You got to be mindful about stirring around with things that are going to be abrasive on it and everything. Yeah, I'll do some cooking stuff. I've done the one with the eggs. That was just kind of a fun showing how to do microwave eggs. Dad's eggs in the morning. That's about the easiest egg sandwich you can throw a kid together. 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes, you can have an awesome egg sandwich and send your kid out the door. So I might do that, but I'll show you. I will do. If y'all would like to see a video of doing one of those pineapple upside down cakes, I'll do one. Um, yeah, yeah, the LCD. Yeah, man. But I like to cook. I can cook just about anything my mother could cook. I was married at 19 years old, and I moved out. And I started then trying to learn how to cook, um, the things that my mama cooked. So I used to really love gravy. So that was one of the first things that my mom taught me to do back before I moved out, moved on my own. I learned how to make gravy and stuff like that, and then it turned into wanting to learn, how to do the beans the right way and how to do that the right. You know how it is. Yeah, I'll do one. I'll do one. I'll do you a good one. Hey, I'll do you a good one. That's one. I hadn't thought about it till just this evening, but that would be a good. Hey, I feel you, Gen X. I feel you, man. Y'all, thank you very much, man. Still here, half hour. I'll holler, but I'm leaving the live playing. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm not going to be on here much longer, but I thank you very much for this weekend. And I loved coming through and seeing the random. I was like, I ain't even going to try to reply back to all these. This man will have me stuck in here all day trying to, like, man. I thank you, man. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You taught you. Your mom taught. Her mom taught her. Yep. Yeah, man. My mom. My mom was married at 16 years old, and you know, become a house. Become a mom and a wife and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, man, she learned to cook, and then like I say, man, when I moved out, my wife, she wasn't but 19 at the time, and I wasn't but 19 at the time, and neither one of us knew how to truly cook. So I wanted to know how to cook some of the things that my mom knew how to cook, and then like knowing how to do chicken and dumplings, and knowing how to make them dumplings, the nice big plump ones that float up, and pineapple upside down cakes, cheesecakes, and you know different things like that I love, like brown beans and cornbread. I want to know how do you make them. I'll make sure I know how to make them, and things like that they carry forever, man. They carry forever. But yeah, I will definitely make y'all. I will make y'all a pineapple upside down cake with smell-o-vision wide open, because they're good too. I love them. Let's see. We got Eric LaPointe coming in. Said a trick I like to tell everyone is wrinkle your aluminum foil as much as possible. That makes it non-stick because there's less surface contact. I love that. I love that. Great little tip. I did not know that. I did not know that, man. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, man. I think all of us should know how to do, like, well, I say all of us. I think all of us that want to live on our own, and like, I can't afford to eat out every day. We don't eat out every day. We eat food and at home. So I wanted to know how to fix it, especially the foods that I like, because let's just be honest, that's the ones that I like to fix, is what I like to eat. So I tried to make sure, as my mom was able to show me how to do little things, to learn how to do it, and do it proper, do it good, Um, but that's just a personal. Some people don't care to know how to cook. I just wanted to know how to cook the things like meatloaf. I love meatloaf. So why wouldn't I want to know how to make meatloaf? I want to be able to make my meatloaf. I want to be able to make meatloaf when I want meatloaf. I don't want to have to wait for everybody else to make it. If I'm hungry for meatloaf, I'm gonna go in there and lay me out a pound of ground beef, and I want to make me a meatloaf. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to. And then, what right do I have to say? Well, I'd love to have meatloaf. Well, if you love to have meatloaf, get up off your hind end and go fix you one. And then if it ain't no good, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. Everyone does it differently, and there's some kind of cool little hack behind things sometimes. Like, you'll watch people do something, it'd be like, yeah, I didn't think about doing that, but that's a good idea. You know what I mean? Let's see, we got Brandon. He said, ultimately, I'm disappointed in restaurants as a professional cook because I know I can do it better myself for a quarter of the price. Indeed. And you know what else hurt me, Brandon? Having that little deli. Dude, people have to be careful handling your food. You can make people sick so fast and so easy. And not knowing proper cool down techniques, proper storage techniques, all these things that can make people sick so fast. And I pull up at these little restaurants, and there's some little 18-year-old punk in there, can't even wash his damn hair, much less his hands, and got some clothes on, looks like he wrestled with 4 or 5 dogs before he come into work. I'm not eating that. I'm sorry, but that's just not gonna be happening for me. Uh, Let's see, I have to get going for dinner. Blessings. Hey, blessings to you, Miss Tracy. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, my friend. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate you. One of the best stories I ever heard was a guy that had his wife cook a roast and cut it in half, and he didn't know why. So he said, "Ask your mother." Her mother said, "My mom always did it. Luckily, her mom was still alive there." And she said, "I never had a pan big enough to cook it, so I cut it in half." That's right. That's right. That's funny, man. That's the problem though. That my wife and I run into, Eric, is there's only three of us here. It's me and my wife and my son. I've got a daughter, but she's with her mom, and I it's hard to cook the proper portions, man. It's hard to not cook way too much stuff. You can't buy you can, it's difficult. So you have to cook things thinking about, okay, well, this will be good for leftovers tomorrow evening, or this will be good for to go with the next meal tomorrow, like mashed potatoes. Man, where I come from, it's blasphemy to throw out mashed potatoes because that'll make the best tater cakes you ever put in your face tomorrow. So you don't throw mashed potatoes out. But hey, Brandon, I can tell you, bro, I ever since working out there around meat and just being aware of the little things that can go on that can get people sick, and knowing how seriously I took it, trying and Zach, we both went through great pains to try to make sure that like we handled food proper, all this kind of stuff. But at these restaurants without proper supervision and everything, man, they're not doing that for you. They don't. You can look at your food and see when people has done it trying to be respectful of that somebody's going to put this in their mouth. And then, like when you get a sandwich, like from a fast food place, and you unwrap your sandwich and half of your stuff isn't even on there, it's laying to the side, or half your piece of cheese is laying off of it, and you can just tell. Like I my stomach will just I will look at something sometimes and be like, no, hell, there ain't no way I'm eating that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I know. You look at their uniform and it looks like they wrestled with 15 cats and dogs before they come into work, and you're like, yo, I have a dog myself. But when I would get ready to go into work, you take, especially working at food, you take your shower before you go to work. That's how I feel anyway. Now, as a construction worker, you get up in the morning, you're going to sweat all day. I can see you not wanting to take a shower, but if you're going to be going and working around people's food, take you a shower before you go to work. And then if you have to, take a shower after work. But at least take you a shower before you go into work. Wash all the bull crap off of you, all the dead skin cells, all the hair that's loose. Take a shower, then go to work if you're going to work in a restaurant serving people food. That's just my personal opinion. But, you got to be my. Hey there, Miss Luciana, just on here hanging out this evening. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. We were just talking about food handling. Me and Brandon was talking about just going, and Eric were talking about like stopping in at restaurants or whatever. And yes, before you, I mean, like I was saying, if you're a construction worker and you don't want to take your shower before work, you want to work all day and then take a shower, that makes sense to me. But if you're going to work in a restaurant serving people their food, especially as the person handling their food, then don't just wash your hands, man. Go take a shower, put fresh clothes on, and then you still have to wash your hands and all that. But you know what I'm saying, man. Just it, you got to be so mindful with people's food because you can make people sick so easy, and I just don't think that people are that mindful. I just don't know. I hope they are. I hope they are. Outlaw Vault. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to see everybody here. I appreciate you guys. Eric LaPointe in the house. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And Miss Luciana. Shout out to our chief champion in the house. Thank you, Miss Luciana. Always glad to see you here. Brandon of Palm Beach. Yeah, it was good conversation. Every time somebody brings up food though for me in like restaurants, that's the first thing that comes to my mind is like, it did not do me no good working and having that deli, because knowing how careful you need to be and how responsible of a human being you need to be to serve people food. Like my buddy Elevated Einstein that's in here that you guys see in the chat room. Well, his daughter is severely allergic to peanuts. Has a peanut allergy, like the kind of peanut allergy that kills you. Like she can't even touch the shit. You know what I'm saying? So as a restaurant, you have to know when you make food that if it's made with those types of things, you have to let people know that, because you can kill somebody by thinking it doesn't matter. And damn right, yes, it does matter. That his little girl could come in and accidentally touch something that has that peanut stuff on it and kill her. That's not no game. That's not no game. And same way with other stuff, like with cooling down, proper cooling techniques. The worst thing that you can do with like hot food is to take it out of the oven and then not let it cool down proper and put it in your refrigerator. Just not you need to let it cool down to room temperature, then put it in your refrigerator and let it get cooled down to where you don't want to put it in there and put that lid on it, let all that steam and stuff stick in there. It's just not good for you. Yes, I can my own vegetables and butcher my own venison. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. To foodborne, yeah, the very young and the very elderly are the most susceptible to foodborne illnesses. So true, so true. You and I may get a tummy ache from eating the same thing, but it may kill an that's the kind of thing that, man, they say never wash your meat in the sink, because the only thing that kills the bacteria that is harmful you is heat, not water. Indeed. Yeah, that's why that like out at the deli we had 3-bowl sink, because you gotta have your rinse water, and then your sterilizing water, and obviously your wash water. But then your hand washing sink is to be separate from that particular sink, so that you don't have that risk of cross contamination. It's so bad, man. I don't know what's up, but I just watched you on a loop. Is it doing it to me again, dude? For real? Like, I don't know. Because I tried once before I came on here and it was on. So you might have tuned into the one that was only on for like 30 seconds and it dropped me. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, dude. I don't know what's going on with my live stream stuff, but I'm here right now. I'm talking, so that's funny. I was just talking about you, Elevated. I was just talking about how your daughter has that peanut allergy, man. How got to be so careful about that. You can't just you can't play games with food, and that's the part about going out to eat these days that it sticks in my head when I see the front of the house. When I see the front of the house is nasty looking, you can't help but think, well, what's the back of the house look like? Yeah, man. Oh, dude, it's one of those important. It's an important thing. People don't realize that you can kill somebody. Man, you can kill somebody. It's not like it's one. I don't want to make nobody sick, much less kill somebody. I don't want to make nobody sick. But that's one of those things where you're crossing over into a line where you're not making somebody sick, bro. You could kill them with that. That peanut allergy stuff ain't no joke, man. I don't play. You know how me and Zach were about our food handling and stuff like that out there, bro. Like it's not no game. You can't do that with people. Let's see, Brandon Pony said my dad told me a story when he was a teenager in the early 60s that he worked in a grocery store and they had a bunch of chicken that was smelling bad, so the owner put it in a sink with bleach. Long time no see. Hey, Hopeful Hustle, man. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, Hopeful Hustle. Hope everything's going good, man. I'm just on here hanging out for the evening. Always glad to see you, man. That is crazy, Brandon. That dude, there is no dude. I'm telling you, man. I miss the deli too, Elevated. I ain't gonna lie. I miss it too. But you know, I just I can't imagine doing that, man. I can't, dude. I know that we threw stuff away a lot of times that could have been refrigerated and could have been fine. It would have been perfectly fine. But in our minds, it's like, yeah, but it would be perfectly fine to throw that little bit of crap out and just start fresh in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, no, no. If that $5 is going to make you or break you, then you need to get your business in check, I think. Yeah, man, good to see you too, Hopeful Hustle, man. My 78-year father will still not buy chicken to the dude. I don't blame him, man. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you guys, she misses the corned beef. Hey, I tell you, man, that's cool that she liked that because that was a process to make corned beef. A lot of people don't know how to do that and don't realize how long that you have to let that brine for, and then the cooking process. It's not no joke. That was quite an endeavor for us to go into, but it worked out pretty good. People that like corned beef seem to like the corned beef, man. Um, in my country club, all peanuts are in the back of the house. They're not on the bars anymore because of the members' children. Because one of the members' children died from peanut allergy, man. See? Yeah, yeah, dude, that is crazy, man. That's why, man. I that kind of stuff freaks me out, man. I mean, and you can't see it. You know what I mean? Like if you could see it, you could be like, okay, don't touch that. But man, that could be you could take this if that was a peanut and you rubbed it across the screen of that, and then that little girl rubbed it or that little kid rubbed it or whatever, that could kill them. Like that blows my mind, man. Like that scares me to death, man. And Brandon, you're talking about your 78-year father still not buy chicken, bro. Believe this or not, I right now I don't want nothing to do with any type of deli meat. After being out there at that deli and just being educated on deli meats and those types of things, I just don't want nothing to do with it. None of it looks good to me anymore. None of it smells good to me anymore. I probably I could eat one. Don't get me wrong. If I was hungry and I had to eat something, I could make myself eat it. But man, there ain't no way that I would ever want to just go out and go into that kind of like the meat situation. It was just, and it's so scary, guys. Like me and Zach, a whole cooler full. We had a brand new sandwich prep table, and it was all cooled and everything, top and bottom. So you could store on the top, and then you had storage underneath. Well, man, it was on rollers, and somehow or another, that thing throughout us mopping that evening, we had rolled it, and it had come unplugged from the wall, and we didn't know it. Well, come back in the next day, and sure enough, you could see the light's not on. And we're like, oh, snap, the light's not on. Well, it had been closed up all evening long, man, or all night long. And, dude, we threw all of it out. Because it's like, okay, even though it's still cool in there, man, that's too questionable, bro. It's just too questionable. You got to throw all that out and start all over again, man. Hey, Brandon, have a good evening, my brother. Thank you very much for coming by and hanging out. Yeah, Eric, it was a pretty cool experience, man. We had it. had it going pretty good. You know what I mean? But it was another one of those things where, you know, we started it right in COVID, and just there was a lot of underlying factors, and you know, it was a tough time to even think about something like that. But it was a good experience, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm glad to have you, Brandon. I appreciate you. I'll be stopping in to see you more often. When I see you coming on, man, I'll be there. Yeah, man. I made it out. I got you. I got you. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. I'll be coming by to see you, man. Uh, yeah, you never want to second guess. What if I could have? Well, I dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, that's why, like, when we went through that health department thing, and you know, we had to get our stuff to be, you know, food safe, whatever you call it, food safe handling. And you know, I mean, I'm pretty common sense kind of guy, but you know, I'd never been through that class before, so there was things that obviously I needed, you know, of course, need to learn all these temperatures and all this kind of stuff. And dude, once I went through that and I started seeing like some of the live footage of stuff and started like learning all the safe, it was like, dang, man. Like, it's a big responsibility, bro, when you start thinking about serving people food. It's just no joke. And I just hate it when I see, I think a lot of our little restaurants around here, well, I don't want to say just around here, but in general, I think a lot of little restaurants fail because the manager ain't man enough or woman enough to tell their people, if you can't show up here looking like somebody, then stay at home. They let you cannot let people come in your establishment. Yet now, if they want to come in and eat looking like that, that's one thing. But if you're going to come behind this counter and you're going to be serving people food, that's another. I have the right as the business owner or as the manager or whatever to say, look, man, if you can't properly dress yourself and comb your hair and wash yourself up before you come in, this ain't the job for you. Go get a job as a mason tender, not as a burger flipper. Mason tenders don't have to worry about how clean their hands are. They don't have to worry about whether their hair looks nasty or not. You don't have to change your clothes. But if you're going to come work in the restaurant, you need to you need to get yourself cleaned up. Uh, and I see that happen in these little restaurants around here where we're at. You'll see, and it's like I don't mind. It's like I don't mind seeing people working. Like that's what I want to see. But it's like just be respectful when you work in places where you're serving food, and it starts with looking like somebody when you show up to work. I mean, what does that mean? That just means be clean. To me, that it doesn't mean you have to look like a movie star. It just means come in with a clean uniform. Come in with a clean. Like, have you ever seen those aprons that people will put? They'll go to work, and then they'll put this nasty apron on that ain't been washed in 3 years. And they'll be sitting there like this and getting ready to fix your food, and you're like, yo, I wouldn't e- I wouldn't even want that apron to ride in my car with me without going through a couple wash cycles, bro. And you got your hands all over it, and then you're gonna make a sandwich for me. Come on, man. You can't do that. Hey, look, Miss Luciana, be careful driving. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you being here. You be careful driving. Have a wonderful evening. But man, I know you guys have been places like that before, where you're like, okay, I wouldn't mind at all if you made me something to eat. If you take that old nasty apron off that you got wrapped around you, looks like you ain't took it home and washed it in 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I'm picky about that though. I was picky about it when, I mean, dude, I just don't like to think that somebody's mishandling something that you're going to put into your face. Not that I'm not that big of a prude or anything, but what you can wash your hands is what I'm saying. It's a lot of germs and a lot of things that make people sick that you get through restaurants, it all comes down to just mishandling of your food. Just like Elevated was saying earlier, it just comes down to mishandling of your food. And Brandon was talking about it. We were all talking about it. But you're not just talking about sometimes just making somebody sick. That's one thing. I don't want to make nobody sick. But you might kill somebody too. You screw around and you know. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys. We were talking about this earlier too, Eric. You were talking about butchering your own meat, and dude, you can just. I don't know about you guys, but I go out here and I buy burger from the store because we eat a lot of burger that we grind ourselves as well. But you go out here and you buy burger from the store. I don't know if it's just me, but it smells like wet dog to me. And I love my dog. I love my dog, but I can't stand it when he's wet and stinking. It's the most horrible smell to me. But that meat to me, sometimes when you'll be getting, opening up a pack of hamburger or opening up a pack of sausage or opening up a roast or something that you buy at the store, you'll open it up and that first smell of it, to me, it doesn't smell like fresh meat. It just doesn't smell. Yeah, they're probably not. It has a terrible, terrible odor to it, bro. And it's like it's a smell that once I smell it, it's like it turns me. It's like I don't even know if I want this now. But with the meat that like we grind up most all of our deer meat goes to ground. We don't save roast most of the time. We just cut all that cut all that white off and everything, and we grind it up because we use more ground meat than we do roast and things. Um, Man, it is just I don't know. Once you've eaten fresh beef and fresh pork and fresh meat like that, then it's hard to eat store bought stuff. And I'm not a big meat eater anymore these days anyway. I eat a lot of vegetables. It's not because I don't agree with meat, it's just for myself and my body. That's what my diet consists a lot of vegetables and chicken and tuna, things like that. I don't eat a whole lot of red meat these days. And a lot of it has to do with just, I feel like my taste for stuff has changed. I used to love steak and hamburgers and things, and anymore, I just can't. I sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't. I'll go order a burger from a restaurant, eat a bite of it, and just be like, I knew I didn't want that. Knew I didn't want it. Vegetables, chicken, and tuna, man. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, and I'm gonna tell you, there is something about uh the protein. I I was just talking about it with my wife. I had some issues this past week. I wasn't able to eat real well, and I have those issues. I have ulcerative colitis, so it's not like oh Lord. I just had some issues, and I had went a couple days and hadn't eaten any protein, hadn't eaten anything. I just barely had eaten anything. And I finally was like, God, I gotta have me some. I got to do something. I gotta eat something. Well, I live on eggs, tuna, chicken, those types of things. And I finally just went in there and got me a can of tuna. I was like, all else fails, I can make myself eat a can of tuna. And I'll just open a can, drain it, and eat it right out of the can a lot of times. Just wolf it down. And man, the feeling I got about 45 minutes later after going for several days and not eating well, and then eating that tuna and letting it get into my body, like I immediately felt this rush of like energy and like like, but there's something about the stuff that's in. I don't know what else is in there. I know it's got all kinds of good stuff in it, but the protein that's in it for me just seems to agree with me, and it doesn't tear me up, man. I stay away anymore, to be right real honest with you. Now that I'm almost 50, I've had ulcerative colitis all my life since I was 8, and not always was good about keeping a good diet. Well, these days, I'm trying a little harder to try not to eat all the dumb stuff that I used to and not care about. I like avocado. Yeah, it depends on. Now, I say I like avocado, but I'm not like a die-hard avocado fan, but they're not bad to me. It's not like just it's disgusting or anything. It's just not. It's not something I have a whole lot of. But I would like guacamole or something, depending on what we might be eating or whatever like that. I'll eat a little bit of it. Like I say, it's not nasty to me, but I know that they're wonderful for you. I know that they're great for you. I love fruits, strawberries, blackberries, peaches, all that kind of stuff is like, this is superfood, so it's really good for you. So once in a while, just fine. Yeah, I did know that avocado was good for you, but once again, it's not one of those things that I have a whole lot of just because. Well, I mean, I guess just because of the diet, I just don't have it that often. It's just something I didn't, we don't fix a lot of meals that I feel like I don't know a whole lot to do with avocados, I guess is what I'm ultimately coming down to. But I do know that they're good for you. And I do know that, like, you don't have to eat, like, you pick the right food. For me, it's about portion size because I can't eat a big bunch of food. Now, when I say I can't eat, I can physically eat more, but I know in my mind that I can't eat no more than a certain amount or I risk tearing myself up for days, weeks. So it's about finding power packed foods that you can eat a small portion of and get a lot of bang for your buck. So I eat a lot of eggs. I eat a lot of tuna. I eat a lot of chicken. I say I eat a lot of chicken. I eat chicken pretty regular. I eat it not quite as much as I do tuna, but it just seems like it's not as hard on my body. It just seems like the digestion of it is so much easier or something compared to meat, like red meat. Just seems to not agree with me, or either that or I'm not as tough. I was a pretty tough youngin, but these days I'm soft like Tylenol cotton. I don't like pain. I don't like misery. I especially don't like self-inflicted pain. And by eating stuff that I know ain't good for me, that's kind of what I consider self-inflicted. So I try not to do that these days. But once again, human. So like I know I can't eat popcorn, but that don't mean that every once in a while I don't sneak me just a handful. Now, when I say I eat 2 or 3 pieces, I legitimately mean I'll break down and eat 2 or 3 pieces. But I know if I eat four, or if I eat a handful, or whatever, it may be a small portion of what everybody else is eating. But if I tried to eat any more than 4 or 5 pieces just to get the flavor, and a lot of times I won't even swallow it. I'll spit it back out just to get the flavor of the popcorn because I love popcorn, but it is my arch nemesis. It hates me. And but every once in a while, you gotta just embrace it. Dude, you know exactly what I'm. Diverticulitis is tough money, and people don't understand like how bad vegetable like lettuce and things like that. I personally don't have it, but my friend's dad does, and man, he said that there's times, man, it's misery. I'm with I well, it's one thing to like not know and cause yourself misery, but it's another thing to know that you have an issue and then do it anyway. It's like, I used to do that, and I'm not gonna say I don't do it once in a while, but it's a whole hell of a lot less in between times now. Any fatty foods like beef or pork, it has to be the leanest cut of beef if I can eat it. Yeah, 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 because that grease, dude, there's something about that grease, man. And anymore, like I say, man, but I'll eat bacon. Yeah, yeah. I don't even eat bacon no more. I'm with you on that. I love bacon. I used to love bacon, but these days I don't eat a whole lot of bacon. And it's almost as if I've lost my taste for it just because I stayed away from it for so long. Um, just one of those things. Now I don't even try to eat it no more. I just know better. I just know better. Hey, brother Tommy, man. Hey, you did good tonight, Tommy. I know I didn't get a chance to tell you about me and Sean. We had difficulty on our live stream tonight, or not tonight, but this morning. It just dropped us, bro. Like it said we were live on StreamYard, but then it wasn't on our channels. On either one of them. It was a little bit of it, and then it died off. And then we tried it again. It dropped us out, and then we I came on this evening, and I wanted to see if it would work, and then I got he got Gen X coming in the house, done screwed my train of thought up. But I tried to come on this evening, it dropped me immediately, and then I came right back on, and now I'm on here, and I don't know exactly what I did. All right, now I gotta read this here because I got brother Gen X. He said, "Hey guy, you groovy general of growth and sizzling shaman of self betterment, summoning up sweet vibes like a sorcerer of success." Now, I'm going to tell you, if there was ever a time in my life when I wanted to highlight a comment, this is one of them, and I can't highlight them now. But, all right, I got to do this one again. Let me get on the big screen up here where I can really see what's going on. He says, "Hey guy, you groovy general of growth and sizzling shaman of self-betterment, summoning up sweet vibes like a sorcerer of success." God almighty, now that right there is worthy of a highlight, man. I'm gonna tell you what, if I had a way that I could just copy that one over and just have it on all the time, I'd just leave it up. It don't let me. It don't let me. It don't let me. That's the only part about this that I don't like is I don't get to highlight y'all's comments when I want to. And I don't know what I just did. I just messed up. I am not even on my channel right now. I think I accidentally hit one of y'all's. Somehow I wound up at Big Jack's. Well, how you doing, Big Jack? Maybe it was just meant to be. Somehow I wound up a bit. I don't even know how that. I don't even know how I did that. That's pretty cool. Hi, Big Jack. I was just over. I don't know how I managed to do that. I'm gonna stop. I better stop doing that. I don't know what happened. So yeah, Magic Hill says someone wants to be on screen. Go on screen. I know. With another Wednesday. Yeah. I'll be waiting on Wednesdays. I didn't realize how food that was. I didn't realize how food that was till I heard you say it. I'm a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Yeah. Oh Lord, I swear, man. I wish I could highlight. I don't like doing it through here because I can't highlight y'all stuff. I can't bring it up. I like being able to bring everybody's stuff up. Yeah. Someone is hungry. Sweet. Yeah, hey man, I wish I could. There's a lot of foods out there that I really do wish that I could really get down with sometimes, but man, all my life I've had to kind of always scale myself back on foods like that, and it seems like the older I get, the things that I really once craved like bad a long time ago, now it seems like I don't even want the stuff anymore. Like there's a certain few foods. Like I don't think I'll ever lose my taste for popcorn. I think I'll always love the smell of when they'll microwave them a bag of popcorn. That smell, man, it makes me I just want to eat the whole freaking bag. But I know that I can't eat the whole freaking bag. So, but it's never went away. I love pop, but like other things that I used to really love that I knew I couldn't eat that caused me trouble. Now it seems like I stayed away from them for so long that now I don't even want to eat it. Like steak. I love steak, but the misery I got to go to try to eat a steak, it's just not worth it. So now it's like the steak don't even smell as good as it is. It was so good, but I can't eat it anymore. Used to love smart food. It was so good, but I can't eat it anymore. Hey, I gotta, I, I have always told everybody that was ever around me that, my wife and my kid, they've always kind of, you know, they know that I can't eat a whole lot of that stuff. But I don't try to keep nobody else from doing it. Don't bother me or nothing. But man, there's certain foods that, gosh, I would love to just be able to eat. Like I know Gen X just said watermelon. Now, see, if I tried to eat a whole one, I would love to just be able to eat like a big old bowl of watermelon. But I know that if I do that to myself, I'm gonna be so miserable for a couple days, man. Like it's like nah, just a piece or two, and then move on. Like when I say I eat a piece or two of popcorn, I mean like I'll eat two, three, maybe four pieces of popcorn, and that's it. That's it. That's it. And I won't eat that. I'm not doing that to myself no more. I used to be that guy that'd be like, oh, I'll just eat the bag and I'll suffer. I'll suffer this week. Nah, I'm too soft for that these days. I'm soft like Tylenol cotton. I don't like suffering at all. I like just not worrying about suffering at all. But hey guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little while, man. I've been on for quite a while now. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna hang up on here. I created a test player on your deal. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Well, it happened to me uh, on just coming on YouTube too, Tommy. This is my second attempt this evening. The first attempt, it dropped me immediately. And then my second attempt, I'm still here. That's why I'm still here. I was like, well, I might as well keep on rolling then if it's going to let me do it. Peyton, good to hang out with you, Peyton Samuels. I appreciate you. I know this is a little different. I haven't done anything. I didn't play a guitar or do any kind of entertaining or anything, but this has been entertaining for me, just getting to talk with everybody. I wish I could hear. I wish there was a way that y'all could shout something out to me like real quick, just to be able to interact with everybody. I'm vegan. Chicken started making me sick, so I said forget it. After doing my, I'm with you, Miss Lashana. I'm telling you, it when you start really thinking about things, it really does turn. It'll turn your stomach. It'll make you not want. Make you not want well, and for those of us that have any type of stomach issues, you have to listen to your own body. That's just what it's come down to for me is it doesn't take a doctor or anybody else tell. I'm not saying doctors ain't good. I'm just saying for me, I know what my body has told me over the past 47, 48 years of my life. And there's just certain foods I just know. Like, I ain't messing with that. And like you say, learning about certain things and learning stuff, it'll turn your stomach, man. And working at a place, man. Having that deli out there and realizing just how careful people have to be with your food, guys, it scares me. Like, I don't like. I'd rather just not even see who's making my food, to be right real honest with you, because more than likely, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not even gonna want it. That'd probably be like, nah, I don't want that. I'm good. I'm good. But guys, hey, I want everybody to have an outstanding evening. Always good vibes. Always good vibes. Whether I'm just on here like this or we're on doing good vibes or whatever. Always good vibes. I appreciate seeing all of my wonderful friends in the house. Got Magic Healing, Miss Luciana, Chief Champion. Got Eric LaPointe. Congratulations, Miss Luciana. Very, very proud of you. I know that you have stuck with it and you've worked hard and you've done all the right things to get where you want to be at, and I just appreciate that. And I always will push that up. So congratulations, and I want you to just keep on doing you. You're doing great. Peyton Samuels, thank you. I heard when you order fast food, people say, I know, and I don't even like to think about that. How gross. I mean, I believe I believe that uh I'm a very peaceful man. I don't never like to envision fighting or hurting people or anything like that. I'm not that kind of human being. But I'm going to tell you what. You let me catch somebody spitting in my food or spitting in somebody else's food, man, I don't know. I might would have to take their wind from them for a couple seconds just to let them realize how important life is. Because that just don't float with me. That's nasty. It's gross. I don't even like the idea of somebody handling your food, and not being mindful about washing their hands right. So somebody spitting on my food, or rubbing your food on something nasty and then putting it in your, or dropping it on the floor or something like that, man. Like, man, throw that shit away. Throw it away and give me something fresh. But, that's just, you guys, you take that chance every time you go out to somewhere to eat. Order McDonald's and their workers spotted it in their drink. Good thing the person opened the cup and saw it first before accidentally drinking the spit. See, that is so. Oh, God, that just makes you not even want to eat out, guys. It just makes you not even want to eat out. God, that turns my stomach. It just turns my stomach, guys. It's terrible, man. Terrible. All right, good talk about that. No more spitting in no food for the evening. I'll go open me a can of something. I might just go eat me a can of tuna. I don't know. Oof. Oh God, that does just turn you, because you know that there's vile people out there that don't care. It's just like, no, I'm just playing, Peyton. It is gross though, ain't it, man? But it's like there's vile people that would really just find it cute or funny or whatever the hell you want to call it, to spit on someone's food, or worse, or whatever, or whatever, man. It just not cool. How this yeah. See the Burger King ad showing the molding of a burger. Oh God, dude. Hey, I did an accidental science experiment when I was about 13 years old. Uh, my mom and dad had brought home McDonald's, and I had a cheeseburger that I had just forgot, and it had been in my possession for weeks. Like, it had been wrapped up in the bag. I'd folded the bag up and set it in, like, off to the side in my room, like just set it on the table and just kind of just forgot. No smell, no nothing like that. And then when I finally realized that I'd left that sandwich there, I opened it up. There was nothing wrong with the meat. Still looked the same as the day that it came on the burger. It was an amazing, like it hadn't changed at all. And if it was real meat, you guys know that there would have been something happened to that meat over time, but there wasn't nothing happened to it. It looked the same exact as it did when it came to the house a couple weeks before that, which is kind of gross. But anyway, Tommy, the Burger King. This is how this come up vibe shot. You did, I'll never know. Oh man. Time for some meditation and prayer after hearing that. I hear you, Miss LaShawna. Have a great evening of prayer and meditation. I just left meditation, coach. I'm going to need a church meeting after this. I mean, hey, Brother Gen X, Tommy Kenyon, shout out to you, man. I appreciate the shout out on your channel this evening. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Gen X, always, my brother. I appreciate you. Peyton Samuels, appreciate you. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And Eric LaPointe was in the house hanging out, man, just lighting everything up. Appreciate you, my brother. Magic of Healing, shout out to you, Miss Amina. Thank you very much for being here and hanging out with me. I know it ain't been no kind of nothing special. Not that anything I ever do is any that special, but I just appreciate y'all coming on and hanging out with me. Brandon at Palm Beach, thank you. And the Hopeful Hustle, Elevated Einstein, my brother, thank you. I just appreciate you guys, man. Everybody have an outstanding evening. Always good vibes from me to you. If you haven't already, hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it, and it doesn't cost a dime, and it helps small creators out like myself. But if not, I really don't care. I just appreciate you guys being here. Till Wednesday, 11 to 1, good vibes with Guy and Shine on Wednesday, 11 Eastern Standard Time, and Friday, Eastern Standard Time, 11 to 1. One love, guys. Gen X, y'all be good.